There I am. Okay, let's see if we can get anybody to come in and join the live stream, StreamYard. I am on. Hi, Anne. I just flashed you. I'm sorry. Let's see. I can. Yeah. Where is my broadcast? I am working on it. I'm trying to get. Here we go. Live now. Trying to get this going so I can get some people invited. I don't know what I did with the stream. All right. Settings. Okay, you guys. Invite. Woohoo! Paste. Yay! Okay, now if anybody wants to come on, I think I just put the stream in the chat. I see Anne. Good morning to Anne. Good morning to you. Good morning to Anne. Good morning to you. Hopefully we can get a few more people to come in because I'm not a very exciting talker. Let's see what we get. See what we get. I'm going to try to go back to Facebook and invite some like Derek and see. Sorry, join me. I can't apparently type and talk. Okay. I do want to make sure that we say a prayer for this morning. She is having surgery at 7 o'clock Eastern time, so she's in surgery probably right now as we speak. So I am, even though there's just a couple of us, and I am going to say a prayer. Heavenly Father, please, we hold up our friend, dear Mama Crawley. While she is in surgery, please put your hands of guidance on the shoulders of all of the surgery team. Put your arms of healing cradled around her as she goes through this surgery. And please put your hand of calmness onto Casey and Darlene's shoulders, as I'm sure they're waiting, and probably Keevan too. We ask this in your name. Amen. So, Anne, what are you up to this morning? Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy that you found me. So happy. Hopefully we can get a few other few others to join. If you'd like to come in, I put the link in there. All you have to do is click on that link and go through a couple questions on the StreamYard, and I can add you to the broadcast. We can have a chat. Coffee, awesome. I'm drinking coffee too. Oh, there's Derek. Yay.
Good
Good morning,
morning,
Derek.
everyone. How we doing?
Good.
And just got your message. I'm like, let's go and give Tracy a little hand and get everybody to support what's going on. And hopefully, I know Darlene PM'd me and said that she just went in a little while ago. They just rolled her to the back. So,
Yeah, I got that same message. So I thought we'd go live and
yep.
in staying with Darlene's thing, if anyone wants to come on and do art, or if anyone just wants to come on and support a Maw Maw while she's in surgery, I just thought we would put up a live broadcast to, let them know we're thinking of them.
And I just shared it to a lot of the people that come on to our show normally, because I know this wasn't a scheduled uh, time, so we thought we'd go. I'll just share it a couple of times with everybody, so they can all come in. And if you don't mind sharing it to everybody that you can, I just sent one message to a couple other people. I know Tiffany's still waking up from last night, so I just want to make sure because we did prayers last night at the auction last night too. So.
Yeah, I did hear that. I just can't believe that went so. I mean, I understand that diabetes is a very tricky thing, and we have a lot of people in my family with diabetes, but how fast it can go south. Like, she had a sore on her toe, and they went to the doctor, like a week ago, and they just bandaged it, and it was okay, and now she has to have the toe removed.
Yeah, because it wasn't healing the way it needed to.
Yeah.
She needs to stay away from the Cheetos.
Yeah, that's probably true, Derek. That's probably true.
I'm being honest.
You're being honest.
Yep.
You're being honest.
Yeah.
I just do want to say to you personally, Derek, thank you for coming on. I so appreciate you. I kind of had a feeling if I sent it to you, you would come on to help me out, and I appreciate that.
Like I said, I'll be on for about an hour with you so we can celebrate and try to make light of a tough day into a enjoyable, safe, and lovely day.
Right. I figure we could come on at least until you have to leave. If we've got a few people on, I might stay on for a little bit longer, but otherwise when you got to go, then we might shut it down and come join your show, come watch your show, whatever.
Yeah, because it's
What channel are you guys on this morning?
It's mine.
On your channel this morning?
Yep. So, but yeah, so yeah, can't wait. I got 1 week from today. Anthony will be sitting right here in my living room.
Oh my gosh, how exciting!
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have a lot planned, and just finally go out and do stuff. And like you said, he has troubles too, so we have to be careful. He doesn't push himself too much too. And, so I have things planned each day. But like I said to him, he goes, "Well, yeah." He goes, "I really want to." I says, "Yeah, we'll go to Brimfield. We'll spend four hours up there. We're not going to spend if you spend by 12:30, quarter of one to go up to Brimfield. It's going to wipe him out. It's so big that it would just be nice. I know a couple of people have already gotten back in touch with me about meeting up there, and I'm like, good. Let's we'll film it and have everybody and have an enjoyable time. I know Friday, Wednesday, we're gonna stay around here a little bit. I think might go up. No, Tuesday he comes in. So Tuesday is a wash. We're just gonna do some things around here because he has his Bible study we got to do. So we're gonna do that here. Wednesday we'll be up in Brimfield. Thursday, I think we're doing Boston. We're just gonna go. I'm gonna take them up into Boston, see Foxborough Stadium, and do the whole little area
Yeah.
there. Friday is going to be the bigger day because we're doing New Hampshire. We're going to meet up with Pam and Ryan from Thrift Mines.
Oh,
We're gonna
cool.
we're gonna hit the bins. My first time going up to the bins, so that'll
Oh
be
my
a lot of fun.
goodness. That'll be exciting. Are
It
you
will,
are you gonna try to put that on your channel then, or will some be on yours and some be on Anthony's?
it'll be a mix. Like it might be doing it at the same time,
Oh,
so
okay.
you know,
Okay.
yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And then Saturday we're doing a yard sale together. So from a
Fun.
church. So he says, well, yeah, you can sell your stuff. I'm gonna walk around and buy everything.
Huh.
I'm like, that's no fair. And then Sunday, we're gonna hit the flea market. I'm gonna show them the flea markets around here, and I have my diecast club. So we're gonna spend some time up there, and
Oh,
so you can
cool.
check that out and see how
Yeah.
how racing really is.
Yeah.
And then he leaves Monday morning to go back. So it'll be fun.
Cool. Well, I look forward to it. I will try to catch as much of your broadcasts as I can.
Yeah, cool.
As much as I can, I will try to keep things rolling and try to
Right.
catch it. We don't have any big plans for next weekend, so we'll be around and I'll try to keep
Yep. Keep an eye out.
checking in with you and see how you're doing.
Yeah, because
That'll be fun.
we're gonna do the midday break room like live on the road. Like it's gonna it's gonna be cool.
That'll
Like
be fun. That'll be
I feel
fun.
like getting because I do have one, and I was gonna try to do the like the eyewitness news. We're gonna do the midday break room like little
Uh-huh.
microphone. Just a
That would be fun. That would be funny.
yeah.
But yeah, that would be cool. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see. I will definitely be checking in on you as much as possible. Check out all your broadcasts.
We'll have a big blast. You know, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and
Hmm.
trying to share a couple of more with everybody. So I want people to come. I want people to be here. And what is my health problem? Um,
What isn't
what
your health problem?
exactly? Exactly. And I'm legally blind. And the vision is getting worse. That's the bad part. That's really
That's
been hitting me the
yeah.
past couple of days. Um, and I have kidney damage, blood pressure. So I've had two strokes. It's just been really a bad couple of years for me. That with me being on here really opened up my eye. Well, I can't say it that way, but
Hmm. But you
um,
can
yeah,
open up your eyes to what's out there.
right. And I am feeling that making my channel is going to probably split in a couple of months. Going more with the ceramics and my personal life going on one channel, and then with the racing and with everything else on this
Reselling
on my
and
normal on my diet and
yeah.
NASCAR man 3345 because there's a lot of things that I do that I've talked to with like Craig and a lot of the other YouTubers that you should do my own channel just to do the ceramics and do stuff that I do with a company called Insight that I work with. Just so
Your fishing trip.
yeah, my fishing trips and all that kind of stuff. I can't wait. Oh, I got my
When is that? That's coming up, isn't it?
uh October 20th to the 24th.
So just a little over a month now.
A month and a half. Yeah, month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going
So
to be exciting because that's like a national tournament, right?
yeah, it is. It is. We got people coming all across the country coming down. We're going to be in Nags Head. Yes, Nags Head, North Carolina. So It's going to be really, really.
We got to pray for the weather that no hurricanes are in the area at that time because that's hurricane season.
And the way it's been going, we've already got three already that are just so.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how you do in that because I'm excited because, you know, I mean, how exciting that Derek, my buddy, is going to be in a national fishing tournament.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that.
You did good. You had a good time, and I liked the footage from the first one from your area one that you did.
Yeah, from the local. Yeah, well, it was funny because Rebecca, as soon as they put the video out, she goes, "Oh my God, that is so awesome! I've never seen the water." There's no water around there.
Oh yeah.
She's like, just to have you out there and just being on the water and watching you guys catch fish. It was so much fun. So, what fish?
I haven't ever really been out on well, I guess I shouldn't say I haven't because I have. I've been on a cruise ship. But I've been across on the ferry across Lake Michigan several times, you know, where you're out in the middle of the lake and you see no land.
Right.
But I also, you know, we live down in Savannah, so we went to the beach and I saw the salt water, and it's just like I miss that. That was so amazing.
It's totally different. It's a different feeling, and wasn't sure my last year, and I went the first time. I didn't feel really well. I was just getting off of my second stroke, so I went into a where I was in my wheelchair. I wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel right. I did catch one fish last year, and this year I felt better. I got to enjoy it more. I still had the same people that were around me from the year before, but the weather was better. I felt better, and I just knew. I just had a feeling. You know, when you have a feeling.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good day, and when I caught 9 fish, it was crazy.
Well, explain that to Ann. How it's like a fishing tournament for people with vision deficit.
Right. It's called the VIP tournament through the Lions Club, and what you do is you go and you sign up for it, and they take you out there. You have a guide. I had a friend of mine go with me. And boat safely. You don't have to wear life preservers or anything. There was 80 of us on the boat, and we caught different types of fish. The person next to me caught a sand shark, which was kind of cool.
That was cool to see.
Yeah, and then everything else, you know, it was one of those. It
doesn't matter what kind of fish you catch, right? Yeah. I mean, other than like the illegal ones, like
right. Yeah, we caught sea bass. We caught fluke. That was a type that was in time at the around here. That's what everybody catches. So it was a lot of fun. I mean, they were all too small, so they all went back in. But man, it was just awesome catching fish. And we used.
You did get to keep some, right? You got to keep at least one because I remember seeing them. Yes. Yep. Yeah, they filleted one for you.
Yep. And I had that for supper. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
like fresh fish.
I love. Oh yeah, exactly. When I threw it on the grill and everything. So. So. Yeah, Darlene.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. And if you get a chance, go back through Derek's video list. You'll find the fishing tournament, and it's really was awesome video.
And then I also have we do it's a 4-part. I did ceramics classes.
And those were good too. Yep, those were very good.
Yeah, we did what did I? Oh, I did a monkey, and I did light switches. So those were fun. So those will be going up for auction very soon on their website. I'll put that in the links.
Didn't one say more toys, more fun?
Yes, it did. That's the one that's going. That's what I thought. That's one of the ones going up. So it was fun doing that. You know.
I might have to watch for that because, you know, now that my son moved out, Anne said she started out as a potter. Well, now that my son moved out, I actually have a playroom in our house, so
Right. Cool.
put that as the light switch in the playroom. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us and finding us, Darlene. We appreciate it.
I've been sharing it out, and Darlene Crowley just liked because I put it on reselling coast to coast, and she was so happy. She's like, "Oh my god, you guys are live!" I'm like, "Yep."
Yeah.
So
We're going live for Maw Maw and for the Crawley family to just have a chat. I know I was feeling anxious and worried about what's going on with Maw Maw. I know Derek was probably worried and anxious about what's going on with Maw Maw. So I thought it would be a good idea if I could figure it out. And I actually did get on here amazingly enough. I almost thought about instant messaging you first, Derek, to say,
yeah,
can you help me get on? And then
right.
I thought, I'm going to try it myself first.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't as hard as I thought. It's actually easier than the
We were
old way.
exactly. It
Just
is.
like you said, it is easier to get it on and get going.
Yep. So, but definitely, guys. Oh, Darlene, you didn't read. Mama's in surgery right now. She went to the doctor's yesterday, and she had the infection on her foot, on her toe, and she's going in for surgery to have it removed, the toe removed. So
This morning, she's in
this
surgery
morning,
right now as we speak.
yep.
So
So
hopefully, we're praying that that surgery goes well, that she heals well, because
yep.
that's always, the biggest issue with diabetics is healing time, especially extremities, which is why they have to keep an eye on their feet so closely.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why. That's why they can't cut their. If a person who is diabetic has to go to the foot doctor to have their toenails clipped and
Yeah.
cleaned because you can't do it themselves. So
Yeah. For fear that they'll cut themselves or
and bleed out.
damage themselves and
Yeah.
cause an infection. That's what my grandma and my mom now all do the same thing. They have a foot doctor that they go to once a month.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, thank you, Darlene. We need to all be praying for her and the family. This is a rough time for the Crawley family. You know how close they are.
Hmm. Yeah. And you never know. Like I said, if granted, Mama's a strong woman, but having that one, and then you don't know if how deep when they go in, they're gonna see how deep that infection went. It could be even further. So that's why you just
Right. They never know how much they have to remove until they get in there.
exactly. And then after that, after the fact, if they do have to take more or hopefully less, um, it's the reality of waking up and not having something there when it's supposed to be there. So she
Hmm.
not just physically, she has to mentally get into the right set of mind that this is what you have to do. Yeah. So Darlene's saying, yeah, that she had a lady in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
So,
a older gentleman that I worked with when I was the office manager at the car dealership, and he used to do our banking runs and stuff. And then he had diabetes. He ended up having to have the whole, like half of his foot, the whole front half of his foot
cut off. Yeah.
removed.
Yeah. That
So
makes it
yeah,
tough
it
because
can
you've
be
got
a
no
serious
balance.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they put prosthetic, they put a thing in his shoe, later
Right.
as he was
To
healing
balance it. Yeah.
to help him, but still, it's just like you said, Derek, it's more a mental thing that a part of your body that's supposed to be there is
Correct.
gone.
And that's why if you uh, with being with the military and doing so many years and having family history with the military, we are a military family. Sitting there and going to Bethesda and going to the different hospitals and the VA,
Mhm.
and you see these guys coming back and they lost a leg, they lost an arm, you know,
Mhm.
Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you lost an arm. We're so sorry. We're so sorry." But you, the whole mental aspect of what they have to go through, not just
Mhm.
how they lost the arm. Now, what do they do? Because there's nothing there.
Right.
Some of the
Ann
guys that
said
come
her
back,
brother's was gone to the knee.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of. I mean, it's the same thing. Like we've gone through. I know I've gone through a depression with my chronic pain, and when I had my first surgery on my leg,
hmm
they said if they couldn't correct the issue without causing worse pain, that they would have amputated me below the knee.
and that
Um,
sucks.
and come to find out later through research that may not have helped. But
Mhm.
same thing with, I mean, you still have your physically have your eyeballs, but the vision is going
Yeah,
and gone in one eye, you know?
right.
So it's like you have to grieve that loss still, that is part
It's
of
tough.
you that's
Yeah,
not there.
I mean, when like I said, I went. You have to go. I go every year to see my eye doctor, but every third year you have to go back and see the disability eye doctors because
Hmm.
they sometimes they don't trust your own doctors, which I don't understand.
Which doesn't make sense, but
Right.
yeah.
And he goes, "Well, you lost more of the vision." I'm like, "No kidding," but it's just when you're sitting there and my wife's across from me and he's like, "Well, if it keeps on going like this, it's going to get worse and worse and worse." I says, "I understand that. It's just, but when you get home and you do this every day, and it's like, well, what
Hmm.
would happen?" So I'm trying to already get certain things done already because if they a year and a half, 2 years, um, never know what could happen. I mean, I might be completely blind, but damn, am I going to fight to be on here? You
I
know?
was just going to say there's got to be some kind of Norgus 27 minutes ago out of surgery. All went fine. They will be keeping her overnight. Thank you for all the prayers and love. Awesome.
Yay!
That's
Great.
good news. Good news. Thank you, God. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, are you already looking at adaptations and stuff that will
right. Google,
help you with
Google, they have a thing called Google Eyes, and
uh
it pretty much they look like sunglasses, but it's somebody who can work with me, saying that there's somebody 5 feet in front of you,
mhm.
and they tell you all about, okay, he's about 5 feet tall, so you have to move to your left, and so it will work with his too. Like, okay, you have two people on chat with you. Chat is saying good morning or whatever,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you got to be prepared. That's kind of what, like, Wright and I are looking at the same thing. When we bought this mobile home 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years in October that we purchased this home.
hmm
We purchased it with the intention of when we build a deck, which is hopefully next spring,
hmm
because we had to save up between building the shed and all the other stuff you got to do.
right,
We had to save up because we like to pay cash.
right.
And because we had some financial difficulties when I first became disabled. So now we try to keep our stuff together in a lump. And I'm sure you've gone through the same thing, Derek.
Oh, I,
Um,
I almost, if I didn't have the landlord that I had, I would have been on the streets. That's how bad
yeah,
it was.
yeah. But
So,
Debbie's trying to come in. We'll get Debbie in.
yeah,
But
I sent her the
when we
link.
build a deck, we're definitely going to build. Good morning, Debbie. How do I do the
You got
three
no.
better?
You got the big. Go with the two that's big. It'll
The
show
two
us
that's
all three
big.
things. Yeah, there you go. Nope, there should be another one where it makes it the
Hi,
three.
where I
Okay,
can get rid of the double
there you
talk
go.
here.
There we go. Hi, Debbie. Good morning to Debbie. Good morning to you.
I'll just
Good
turn it off.
morning to
Hi.
Debbie. Good
Hi, baby.
morning to you.
Oh,
Good morning, Dab.
I needed that today, too. Good morning, Derek. How you doing, sweetie?
You're so welcome. Um,
Huh?
Darlene B says good morning to you also if you can't see your chat.
I can't see my chat. I've been up since 1 a.m. So what's going on with
Oh,
Mama?
Debbie.
You know,
Mama had her toe amputated this morning.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah,
she is out of surgery.
yeah,
What?
She is out of surgery.
yeah. She went in yesterday. Darlene took her to the doctors, the foot doctors, and they said that they had to bring her into the hospital, and they were going to have to
What
amputate
was
this.
wrong with her toe?
She had the
What was
infection.
wrong?
Diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes. So
Well, I haven't slept a real good night's sleep in 2 nights, so we'll see what happens. I've been trying to fall asleep all morning long, but if it's not one animal, it's the other. So,
Oh, jeez.
you know,
I
I
do.
hate that. But my daughter goes to school in about 10 minutes, so that'll be good. I'm just tired. I'm wore out.
Yeah.
I sent some info off to my doctor and told her, fix it now.
Yeah. Are you still having that on and off pain that's disrupting your sleep or what?
Yeah, it does. I can only lay down on my back with my arm a certain way. Otherwise, it hurts. And it hurts bad. I've got a light. I'm thankful I can take this thing off and on. Because when I'm sitting here in my chair in the mornings, I've got a lidocaine patch on it, which
Mhm.
kills a lot of the immediate pain.
Right.
And then I have my handy dandy Dollar Tree gel pack that's either hot or cold, which I keep ice cold frozen.
Right.
It's starting to loosen up a little. So then I just keep it here with a towel over it and I lay it on the towel. And then a lot of the pain gets away from that from there.
Yeah.
But I'm out of pain medicine and I won't have any until tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, well,
That's
what
what
doesn't kill
happens
you
when
makes
they
you
blame the
stronger.
entire opioid crisis on
Yep.
the drug manufacturers when there's people out there like many of us who have chronic pain, who need to take some kind of pain medication, who don't abuse it, who follow the rules, who don't sell it,
Yep.
give it away, trade it.
Yep.
They
It
think we're
takes just
all
a few to ruin everything. That's why, sometimes I
exactly.
get real worried. I get worried about our country because of that. I worry that it's only going to take a few to screw the whole thing up.
Right.
Exactly. I keep my
Everybody needs to be on their
medication
toes.
in a small locked safe because I have grandchildren. And even though it is
Yep.
up on the very top of a 5 shelf bookcase, way above and way out of their reach, I still
Mhm.
keep it locked up.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
Someday,
So go ahead.
go ahead, Debbie.
No. Go ahead. Some days what?
Someday they're going to get bigger and they're going to figure out that that's what's up there. So I want to make sure that it's secured. Anyway,
Exactly. Yep.
Well, you never want an accident. Kids don't
No.
be surprised how far a 2-year-old can crawl up.
Oh,
Is
I
that
know.
right?
hmm So how are you doing, Derek? Did you sleep well last night?
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, good. Great. We're all in the same boat.
Yep.
Ugh.
Trying to get everything ready.
Okay,
The
Ro.
kids start school tomorrow, and when I went over, I called this morning. I had to get like you were talking about. I think we're gonna order a new mattress today and see what we can do for that. But and then I had another problem with PayPal last night. It really bothers me. It really
Oh,
does.
no.
Yeah. So somebody sent me $20 and they put a hold on everything again. I'm like, are you
Oh,
What
serious?
geez.
for?
I don't know. That's why I have to call them. They're like, well,
That's
Is it
ridiculous.
because you went on that different type of position with them? If so, I ain't going to change it over. I thought I'd like that better. But if they're going to keep holding money like that, that
yeah,
worries me.
yeah. I already told them. I says, listen, I want to get the money out today. They said yesterday that, oh, I'm fine. At 4 o'clock, I'll be fine. Everything's copacetic. Because I was gonna transfer. I was gonna put money in the account, do this and do that, pretty much pull almost everything out of there, so I can get some other stuff done. And I had somebody because I sold something yesterday, so they sent over $20 and everything's on hold again. I'm like,
That doesn't make any sense.
nope. So So I'm gonna go. I have to call them, and because they're on Pacific time, so I have to wait until
They open.
11 o'clock. So
Boy,
it's like so I don't know anymore. I really don't.
that's
You're
craziness.
just about as tired as I am. So,
Yeah.
Tracy, how'd you sleep, honey?
I slept good during the time that I slept. That's what I'm gonna say. I got up about 3:45, and I haven't been able to sleep since then. So I've been kind of pacing a little bit, worrying about and knowing that Maw Maw was going in for the surgery this morning. So I was kind of pacing a little bit about that and saying my prayers and praying for her and the surgeons and all the crawlies, as I know that they're all were worried, and you know,
Oh, yeah.
all of us adopted crawlies that were worried.
Especially my buddy. It's his mom. You know,
Yep.
Keevan's is so nice. He
Yeah,
PM'd me himself. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Derek?" I'm like,
that's cool. He's
you
a
know,
nice guy.
when you can hook up with somebody like that and talk to him, he goes, you know, because he knows he respects who we are, you know.
Right. Right.
So,
That's nice because your wife's the same way with all the rest of us too.
right,
You
right,
know, Dina's a nice person and she
yeah.
understands that we just are kind of company for each other when we're all sitting at home alone, especially, you know?
Well, his
The way to make it go faster for us, we sit here and we're depressed because we've got
no,
all these owies going on,
yeah,
and then we've got real work,
get rid of that one,
real
Tracy.
world. Huh?
Get rid of that last one, Tracy. I'm not. You don't have any mards, so
Oh,
yeah.
so
Can
how
you
do
do
I
it?
do that?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're
What
on.
is it you're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hide.
Yeah. There you go. No, that's on that.
Somebody,
Oh, yep. You have to go into YouTube itself,
Okay.
and you have to
And go in and I
yeah,
see.
yeah, and then you gotta make it. You only have you don't have any mods on
How
right.
do I make you a moderator?
I'll type something in, and then hit me. Yeah, there you go. You got it. And then hit me on the three dots, and it'll say add as moderator.
Okay. Add
YouTube add
moderator.
was there
moderator.
someone
Okay.
in? Was there someone in?
Yeah,
Yeah, just a dumb thing.
yeah.
Okay. I think I am a moderator, so I'll make a point to start checking
I
the
will
Yeah.
Darlene B, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I know you'll probably be in and out, but
Yeah.
all right, back to real life.
There you go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Yeah, that we don't need that right now.
No, we don't.
So
I think I like to attract. We all attract trolls. Who am I kidding? Everybody attracts trolls.
But yeah, so I'm keeping an eye on what they do. My next one, we don't have people going to be moving in next door for soon, but they're still working.
Oh, where the other apartment where you help clean out?
Yeah, well, they've been working on the apartment, and I mean the apartment's absolutely gorgeous. It's all hardwood floors, granite tops. I mean, beautiful, beautiful work. But now another person is here, and they've been making the sliders. They've been making them into a door.
Oh, like a French door?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'll be cool.
So I'm keeping an eye if they're gonna do that, because they were telling me the office was telling me that it's if somebody moves out, they're gonna do that and they're not gonna do them right away.
Right.
And yep. So, but so I was like, yeah, that's cool. I like that.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it is. So
What do you have there, Derek? 3 bedrooms or 2?
two bedroom, 1,100 square feet.
Well, that's pretty decent size.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
decent size because the last apartment that we lived in was about 1040, square feet. It was 2
Okay.
bedroom, 2 bath. And that around here, that's a pretty good size for what you can find for affordable.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
sure you can get
I mean, they
bigger
have
places, but you pay big dollar.
they have 3 bedrooms in one of the other buildings, but they want $1,600 for 3 bedrooms.
Yeah. And luckily you have 2 boys, so them sharing a room isn't the end of the world.
And as of next year, I mean, this time next year, one's already going to be gone.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, true.
and the way that Kyle is, yeah, he'll still have his bed and everything when he comes home, but it's gonna be I know what he's gonna be like. He wants to live in New York. He wants to stay there. So he'll come
Right.
back for Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But to
Mhm.
literally be here, I think what he'll try to do is once he becomes a junior or senior, then that means junior or senior, he'll be moving out and probably find an apartment out there and
Yeah.
make his thing out there. So,
Yeah.
but
But you said it wasn't terribly
Computer's
far
acting
though.
up.
5 hours,
5 hours isn't bad.
no, no, and it's so nice. It's right on Lake Ontario. So,
Yeah.
so
5 hours isn't a bad trip.
no,
That's not, that's a weekend doable. Come home
right,
for the weekend,
yeah, no, because they don't let him have cars up there until junior year.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out how, because he has to. The closest is Syracuse that he would have to fly into, and
Mhm.
so we'll have to see. Well, I guess
Yeah.
we'll see how. I know how he is. It's getting to the point where, granted, they're brothers, but because one's older and wants to do his own thing, he doesn't want to hang around with the younger one. Thinks he wants to do everything with them, and it's like, okay, you know what? He just wants to go out. He doesn't want to. He wants to spend time. Like he has his own
Mhm.
car, so it's like, Dad, I'm gonna go over my friend's house for a little while. Okay, no problem.
Right.
You know,
Right. Right. That's how my two were. My two are 5 years apart. So there
yeah,
was a big social difference in
right.
their friends and stuff because they're far enough apart. And what are
Right.
yours? Yours are,
Three and a
well,
half.
I was to say they're like, I thought they were like close to 4 years apart.
Yeah, close. Yeah. So it's similar. So it's like,
Makes a difference. Their
mm,
social circles are different and
oh yeah,
stuff.
yeah. One's going to be graduating, one's just starting. So it's like, hello,
Yeah.
you know. And the oldest one, Kyle's trying to teach the younger one, Adam, saying, listen, when you get into high school, it's a total different scenario.
Mhm.
You're not in elementary school and middle school anymore. It's a
Yeah.
big difference, and you got to
Now,
react.
is Adam a freshman this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
and I tell him straight out. I was like, Adam, you gotta listen to your brother. He's already going through it. He knows.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Exactly. He knows.
yeah,
But Adam doesn't want to listen to Kyle because it's his brother. What does
yep,
he know? I
yep.
know. I went through that same thing. You're right. Exactly the same thing.
It's like, damn, Adam, wake up.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's like, what do you know? You're just my brother.
well, he says the same thing with us. What do you know? You went to school 40 years ago. That's what he says to me.
Oh, jeez.
40 years ago. What are you talking about, Adam? Jesus,
Yeah.
do your math, buddy.
Mine's been, well, let me think. 90. Yeah, mine's been just 30 some. Well, it's going to be 40 here in a minute.
Really?
I graduated in 82,
All
so
right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
a few years it'll be 40.
Yeah. Well, I graduated in '90, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
you're not that terribly far behind me.
No, I mean it's funny because like when last night the auction was funny because with Josh with the silicone rings. Did you see those last night?
Mm-mm.
He had silicone rings. Literally, that's what people are wearing now.
Yeah.
And he had a camouflage one. It was pretty cool. He had 60 of them. They went for $20.
Oh my gosh.
And we were all laughing and we were joking, oh, this is gonna be the new trend. And he was saying, yeah, I had to go shopping with for my son because his son came into the picture last night. And he's like, I had to go school shopping with my son. He goes, why didn't I just keep everything when I was in school? Because it's all the same stuff.
Yeah, I started to watch part of it. Then, of course, you know me, I fell asleep, so I was going to rewatch it again today. So I will check it out for sure.
It was slow at the beginning. They didn't tell the first things that they put up, but I said, well, that's what happens, you know. And then all of a sudden, I had 40 people in the chat, and then everything was starting to
And
go.
it starts, yeah, that's usually what happens with it. Once you get enough people in there, it starts picking right up, and then you start getting multiple bidders on items. And
right. And like I said, next week is going to be Darlene, so it should be.
Darlene?
Yeah.
She's selling hats again, or?
I think she's got some other stuff too, jars and hats.
Jars and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, she's been working on different things. I told her, she goes, I'm ready for it this time. She goes, it's gonna push me a little bit, but I says, hey, you know what? People like your stuff, and once once you get started, then people know. You know. So.
Well, and that's the nice thing. It's something handcrafted. I mean, it's like there's a handful of people out there that do, you know, like Gianna and some of these other ones that do handcrafted stuff that's just absolutely beautiful.
Right. It's like when Darlene gets her package, she's gonna be like awesome because she's gonna have my artwork at the house now. So she's
yeah, she's been wanting that first picture you did for art therapy, that very first one.
Yeah, I know. So
she's been wanting that one bad.
Yeah. So it's going off today, and she'll get.
Did you sign it for her?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be very, very cool.
So it's just one of those things. Like now with this whole PayPal thing, I gotta get that squared away so I can send out the last two things that I need to. It's stuff that I like. DG Picker, Jordan, I have something for him, and it's not stuff that I sold one thing, but it's not like this stuff has to go like right now. You know, I want to get it out of the house.
Yeah.
It piles up in the house, and that's it. So.
Put Derek, put your link out there for the morning show so that when we close down and you go on your morning show, people can go on over there if they'd like to.
Yep, I'll do that right now. Oh man, what a pain in the butt this thing is. I don't like my computer anymore. I really don't.
I have my uncle working on a my uncle was actually worked for well, he was a contractor at NASA for several years down in Florida at Cape Canaveral. And so he's a computer nerd from way back when computers were not affordable for the average human.
Right.
And I think he's gonna build me a desktop for my house, so that'll be kind of nice.
Nice, that works.
Because he's got different parts from different computers. He always, tinkers and takes stuff home, so he can build me one for a reasonable cost, and I can do that.
And that's awesome.
Now that I have a playroom and an office, I can put a desktop in my office.
Yep. All right, guys, there's the link to the show is coming up.
What time does the show start?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock on NASCAR Man 3345.
Yeah.
Coast to Coast Resellers, right? Is that what it's called, the morning show, or is it just the morning show?
The midday break room.
Midday break room.
Yeah. Midday
All
break
right.
room with Craig, myself, Anthony. So
Yep. Is
and
Tommy going to be on today?
yes. Yep.
Tommy.
Yep.
So yeah, when we close down from here, because when Derek needs to go, we're gonna just go ahead and close this
Yep.
broadcast down, because obviously it's not, people aren't used to it being on my channel or used to it rotating, and that's fine because it is Darlene's show, and I just wanted to come on to talk to some people because I needed some human contact, and
Right.
so when Derek needs to go, we'll close down this broadcast, and then if you'd like to go on over and watch the mid-morning show over there on NASCAR Man's channel, that would be awesome.
It's a lot
They
of
could use
fun.
the support.
We're talking reselling, but whatever comes up in the chat, that's what we do, and it's a lot of fun. And we bust each other's chops once in a while, and we gotta make sure Craig, the nursing home, gives him his pistachio pudding in the morning. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah, you guys are, I lurk every once in a while. I'll go in there for a few minutes and lurk, and but I'll try to come in and say hi this morning and give you guys a thumbs up. I'll come, I pop in, give a thumbs up, and
right,
try to show support,
right, exactly. But it's a lot of
But
fun.
the longer you watch, especially the longer you watch when it's on NASCAR Man's channel, when it's on Derek's channel, the more watch hours and watch minutes he gets.
Right.
So, which helps.
Yeah.
Every minute helps.
I'm at monetization status. It's just computer for some reason is not acting up and it's not giving me my AdSense. But once that gets fixed, then yay,
Yeah.
I'll be. Not Darlene. Donatella made it to 1,000 yesterday.
Did she?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good for her.
200 subscribers in 45
And
minutes.
it's not that hard. If I can learn it, anybody can learn it. Trust me. I was not very computer savvy. Derek and Destiny and had to talk me on to my very first broadcast, basically. And Derek has helped. I mean, he helped Donatella get on. He's helped a lot of people get on. Derek is a good friend like that.
Why is that important? Well, once you hit 1,000 and you get 240,000 minutes of watch hours, you get up to 10 cents. 10 cents a view. You get paid by YouTube. So it's not a lot of money, but when you can get a check at the end of the month, maybe for $75, $100.
Every little bit helps. That might pay a bill.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, you can, and that's what Darlene uses an iPad. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Some of the, the huge YouTubers make good money, but the rest of us will never be at, like, I don't honestly ever expect that I'll make it to monetization, but I'm going to keep fighting, and I'm going to have a little channel, and I'm going to do my thing, and so that I can support my friends mostly.
Right. And that's it. I mean, here's the thing, and I got lucky. I hate to say it, but I did get lucky. I hooked up with the right people at the right time, and it pushed me, because I'd probably still be at 200 to 300 myself, but I picked up 400 in one day. So,
wow.
That was when I was on.
I remember when you were on that roll to 1,000. That was like.
Yep.
Yeah, I was sharing. We were all sharing everything everywhere we could.
17 hours I did from when I became right near 1,000. I was 17 hours I was on just to do it, and had fun, and we made it. And I thank everybody for it. I mean, that's the thing.
And you have to keep your watch hours up per year, right?
Every 240,000 minutes every year, but it's a rolling. So.
Oh, okay. So like from February to February, March to March.
Yeah, like every day. Like, okay, you're at 240,000. Okay, yep. Oh, you had a bad day that day. Okay, so it works itself out.
Yeah.
as long as you do something every day or every other day, like last night I had three things yesterday. I had my live, I had the
You had the
premiere
car thing.
for the racing, and then the auction. So
Yeah.
today will be the show. Tomorrow I'll do another. I'll do a live. I might do a live or a pre-recorded because I'm working on. I am almost done with Eagle 5. I've almost finished it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yesterday. Oh, she's a jeweler. She likes making jewelry.
Gianna makes some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Native American beaded things.
There it is.
Oh my gosh, Derek, that is so
I'm
cool.
good.
Let's.
This is
How
only
do I click on Derek?
roof.
I like that, Derek.
Yep, almost done.
Very nice.
It's all hand done.
Very, very cool.
That is
My
actually
computer crashed.
a one-off. Only one of those is made. So
Yeah.
road trip. Yeah. Yes, it is, Darlene. Yes, that's Eagle 5 from Spaceballs. Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, the top pieces I put tape around the air conditioning ducts. I have to paint around it so I don't get tape on paint on the air conditioning ducts. But
Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Good morning to Jennifer. Good morning to you. Jennifer, we're just doing a quick little morning show to think of Maw Maw, say some prayers. Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy Brown. Good morning to you. Exactly. That's what we're on here, just to think of Maw Maw and the Crawley family. I said a prayer early on.
that is not from a kit. The diecast car is an actual diecast car, but I built all the wings and I built the engines and everything. It's all hand scratch built. So
that's cool, Derek. That is really cool.
Her husband's friends was in the movie.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Jen Hayes, she is out. She is fine. We just have to see how the anesthesia, how her whole body and mind come out of the anesthesia, which could be scary at some points.
Right, especially with her age and health, general health.
Right.
It's always a risk for her to have surgery.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the type of stuff I do on Wednesdays now, guys. I'm going to literally break that down so you guys can see how I built it and finish it up and do the rest of the work on it. And I even made the stand. The stand is even hand moved.
That is so cool.
That is so cool.
It's a candle top that we cut into the groove, and then a plexiglass.
Yeah.
Well,
clever.
Sweet.
I didn't paint it because it still has the.
Yeah, but that's good. That's a great idea.
Yeah, and then the
It
wheel.
is.
It takes a little brain power to come up with stuff like that.
Are you going to make that so it's detachable, Derek, or will it be kind of stuck there for good?
No, see?
Wow.
It has the little holes where the wheels slide into, so
to hold him. Yeah, that is cool.
That is really cool. He said Ed Gale, he also plays Chucky and Howard the Duck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
That's cool. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. That's cool, Darlene.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Ed Gale. Well, you want to laugh. I know you two will appreciate it. The rehab center that I went into for my stroke, There's a gentleman there that works that does maintenance. He does a lot of the painting. He's an older gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept on saying to him, he kept on coming in the room, good morning, sir, good morning. Hopefully you're feeling good. And I know who you're talking about. I know who. Yep, I know who he is. And I'm sitting there going, and I went to my dad. I said, Dad, how come he looks so familiar? I says, he goes, what do you mean? I says, Dad, that guy looks weird. It looks different than me. I don't know. He looks very familiar. So he came into the room. The guy's 6'5", right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, sir, I says, can I ask you a question? I said, did anybody ever tell you look like Grandpa Munster? And he goes, Al Lewis? And he says, yeah, Al Lewis. He goes, that's my grandfather. And I said,
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
and because what people don't know is Grandpa Munster was a basketball scout in the
Uh-huh.
70s. After he started doing TV, he was a basketball scout for the New York Knicks. And he grew up and he brought his family to Massachusetts. And
Cool.
so his son started working there, and I'm going. And we sat there, and every morning that he worked, he came in at least for 15 minutes and talked to me every morning.
That's nice.
And he goes, yeah. He goes, you know what? He goes, my grandfather was an amazing man. He says, and we talked, and my dad sat and talked with them, and it was just
Mm-hmm.
cool.
That's very cool.
The Monsters was awesome. That was one of my favorite shows.
Mm-hmm.
But
I love those old shows like that. They don't make them like that anymore. I mean, when you go back and look at them, some of like the special effects are laughable, but there's still the show, the storyline, the whole things are just
You left
they're
with
classic.
a smile. Yeah. You left with a smile. You felt good about it.
Yeah.
right. Like
Yeah.
It gave you that moment away from reality, which
Yeah.
we don't get that anymore. And I think that's why everybody gets so stressed.
Mhm.
And stress will cause you to be ill. I know this.
Well, the other day I was watching Leave It to Beaver,
I love that show.
and Jerry Mathers. Yeah, I understand the part that he had to play, but he actually did something the other day that I grabbed Adam and I said, "You sit in here." He goes, "Why?" I said, "You're sitting here and watching this episode." "Why, Dad?" And because it was him being that he was a superstar because he caught one touchdown pass in a football game. He thought he was a superstar and all this kind of crap. And he goes, "Well, what are you saying, Dad?" I says, "Doesn't that sound familiar to you?"
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what you sound like right now. He goes, "No, that's no, that's different. That was that was way back. That was even with Grandpa." And I'm like, "That's you." And then he had the same one where the girl liked him, and he had to do his autobiography for the teacher, and she wrote it for him. But they found out that he was mean to everybody, and she put all this stuff, and it was funny. I'm like, "See, that is so you." And he goes, "How can you say that, Dad? I'm your son." I'm like, Mr. Cleaver said the same thing.
I see things. Exactly. I see things.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see things. I see things.
Somebody's playing you on TV, and you can't see it, but everybody else can.
It is 9:25.
Yep.
I would like to say a little prayer for Mama and the Crawley family, and then we'll wrap this up so that Derek can get to his show and get things set up for that. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Works for me.
Heavenly Father, please keep the entire Crawley family and especially Mama in your hands of healing, your hands of recovery. Let her please recover smoothly from this surgery and give all of the Crawleys the strength to support her during this time. We appreciate everything that you do, Lord, and we can't thank you enough for watching over Mama this morning during surgery. In your name we pray. Amen.
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 Okay. I do want to say thank you to Debbie and thank you to Derek for coming on. I appreciate you so much, so much. But I'm gonna let Derek go ahead and go into to get things set up for his morning show because it's important that he gets his stuff together. I mean, no, I didn't mean it like that. That sounded really terrible. Like
You
you're like
really
totally
expect
scattered.
him?
That's not what I meant.
You really expect him to be able to get his stuff together in a half hour?
No, I just meant that I know that he likes to be prepared is what I really meant. And so
That's almost as funny, but not quite. But yeah, I
yeah.
get what you mean. I just
All
have to
right.
add a
So
little
I
bit.
appreciate all of you. Keep the crawlies in your prayers and love to everybody. Thank you so much.
Right, guys.
All right.